Hey everyone, it's Jen from Stardust Wanderer Tarot, and as you can see, this is pre-recorded, so I recorded this on Sunday for you guys on Monday because I was not able to be in video range at that time, but next week I will be back home in my space and it will be glorious. So anyway, I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend, and we are going to go through our tarot scopes for the zodiac here, and then also I'm going to do a little bit of tapping with you guys. If that's something that you haven't done before, it is EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique. And what you're doing is tapping on certain meridian points in your body to help release any energy blockages that you may have, and to help bring in some statements and positive affirmations to kind of encode those into your body. So that's something that I really love doing, and in the course that I'm coming up with too, I'm going to be doing that as a part of the course. So I figured, why not? Let's do it, right? It usually feel really good afterwards, and it does have, any type of energy work that you do, it's super important to hydrate afterwards. So especially if you do this, make sure you hydrate afterwards. All right, so today we are going to use the Tarot of Mystical Moments. Ooh, look, you can see all the shining on it. And I just love this. I love this deck. I just do. All right. So you can always get me at some gilded edges, like that's the way to my heart. Look at these. I believe I've used these before. There's a back. But these were one of the few that came with me. I probably brought like 10. Did I need 10 tarot decks? No, I did not. But did I bring them? I did. And then I'm like, oh, I want to use this deck and I don't have it with me. And that makes me sad, but it's okay. So I also too will be hopping in the comments of this video. So if you want me to pull a card for you or anything like that, you can just go ahead and put it in the comments. And if I'm not there right that second, I will get to it and answer that for you right in the comments. Okay. So let's give her a shuffle here. So we will start at the top. So we have Aries. What do we have for you, Aries? The Star. Yay! I love that card. Look how pretty it is. So for you, Aries, what is it that you want? It's time for you to make those wishes and see what you can do to start making them come true, or some action steps. It's time for that. So whatever it is that you've been reaching for, searching for, it's headed your way. I'm gonna move here. There we go. Next we have Three of Wands for Taurus. All right, Taurus. So there's a lot of things going on, and you want to decide, there's an action steps that you need to be taking this week, and you do have some decisions to make, and just make sure you really think about each choice that you have and don't make a hasty choice. So really look out at the options you have and see what is the best for you, and make sure it's the best for you and not for anyone else. Gemini. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. Look at that. So for you, Gemini, it might be a good week for you to kind of rearrange things at home, kind of get your home space the way you like it, declutter. I know that's something that is super important to you, Geminis. You don't like all the clutter around. So maybe start decluttering, start moving some stuff around and just freshening up your area. Even if you open the windows for a little while, let some fresh air in. And I think that is a really good idea for you this week. Dear Gemini. So next we have Cancer. So for Cancers, we have the Seven of Wands. What is it that's holding you back right now? Are you holding yourself back? Are you letting certain situations hold you back that maybe aren't really even your situations? So it's time for you to kind of peek through all of that muddled mess and see what's really going on. Don't get caught in that, and don't trap yourself in that, in situations that really don't belong to you. Now we have Leo. Leo, the Emperor. So this week, I feel like you're the Emperor. So people might be coming to you for advice. They may need help in something or guidance. So make sure you're giving them your advice from your head and not from your heart. You may feel, you may not agree with the situation, or you may not feel that it's the best for that person, but that's not what they're asking you for. They want just some solid advice. So that's what you need to look at this week. Our dear Leo. All right, Virgo. Virgo, we have the Five of Pentacles. What are you holding on to that you don't need anymore? What is it that you have that's kind of burdening you, right? This week, really look at that. Look and see what things are holding you down right now, and see what you can do about moving forward and clearing that out of the way. Because whatever these things are, they're not working for you. So it's time to kind of clean house and move everything out of the way that is not good for you this week. And we're on to Libra. This goes so much faster when I'm not talking with you guys, and I don't like that. I miss that. So that I will be back. But I didn't want to leave you guys hanging either, because you need your tarotscope for the week, right? Where are we? Libra. All right, Libra, the Lovers. Look at that card. Yay. So Libra, this week, I think you need to focus on giving attention to those in your life that are important to you. Kind of put aside how maybe you're feeling about a situation or things, or just that you need the attention, they don't need the attention. I think it's time for you to be a little nurturing and to nurture those in your life that you care about. They need it. They need love from the Libras. All right, Scorpio, Two of Wands. So you have a decision to make, right? And I love this card because it's kind of got like the earth and the moon, and she's holding on. So that's like all the possibilities. So you do have some decisions to make, and you need to really look and see what is best for you and really decide which course of action you're going to take, and to take it. Don't get stuck in the thinking part of it. It's time to decide, and it's time to get going with it. I feel like this week everybody needs to make decisions. I'm sorry. I don't know why. Like, everyone needs to decide on something. So that was for Scorpio. I believe I did say that, but so next we have this Sagittarius, and this is Nine of Pentacles. Oh, I really like this card. I like her earrings. They're pentacles. Look how cool that is. So you, kind of like even in this card, the first thing that popped in my head is like your basket is full, right? You have kind of everything where you need it to be, and you're trying to balance it all, and you're trying to do all the things all the time. So this week, I would like you to take some time for yourself. Do something nice for yourself. And it doesn't mean like you have to abandon all the things you're doing. It just means that you need to schedule some time for you to do what you want to do. And I think that will be really refreshing for you, and something that is very much needed. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Next we have Capricorn. So Capricorn, we have the Ace of Cups. I love this. The butterflies. So this week for you, I feel like there's going to be some sort of new emotion, new situation that is maybe emotional that's coming up, and that maybe you need to really feel this feeling and really live it, and see how it wears on you. See how, if that's something that you want to pursue or not pursue. So, that's something to it's good to feel the feelings, make your decision, and if it is good, then go ahead and nurture it. But if it's not good for you, then you need to let it go. So just know that there's emotional decisions maybe this week for you. So really weigh them out. All right. That was for Capricorn. And next we have Aquarius. So 6 of Pentacles. And this one, you know, I'm really getting like, your glass may be empty and you're too busy filling everybody else's, right? Your empty cup. So why is your cup empty? And I think that's something that you need to look at. Like, why is your cup empty and why is everyone around you, why is all their cups full? You know, think about why that is, how that's happening, and decide how you're going to change that. So I think really more than the acting on it, like really start thinking about like planning out like, okay, so I'm going around filling everybody else's cup, mine's empty. What can I do to change that? That's something you need to focus on this week, Aquarius. Then we have our Pisces. All right, Pisces, we have the Hierophant. So for you this week, I think it's really about going back to basics, I feel like. That's like popped right in my head. For you, just doing simple things, you know, catching up on things, catching up on, you know, their reading in here. So maybe there's some book or maybe there's some studying that you have been putting off that you know that it won't take you that long. So you kind of like, oh, I'm going to just do it next week. I'll do it next week. You know, we all do that. And it's okay. So this week, though, I want you to focus on those things. Try to see if you can maybe, you know, get some time and get it done. Because I think that's something that will really take a weight off you. Even though it's a little thing, sometimes we could just put it off because we know it's a little thing. But if we just get it done, we really feel so much better. So I would focus on that this week, Pisces. All right, so that is our tarotscope of the week. And I want to kind of bring out the cards. So you know, there are so many different ways that you can do tapping. And none of it's like wrong. I mean, unless you're just banging on your body part, your head and whatever for no reason, obviously that's not helpful. But I like to use, if I'm just doing a general one for everybody, I just like to use tarot cards because they're the easiest. It's a great visual. It's easy to, you know what you're tapping in and out and doing. And so the ones I chose were the Chariot. So we're going to tap out. Let me see. I'm going to find it. Okay, here we go. 8 of Swords. So we're going to tap out today the 8 of Swords, right? So that is overthinking that causes inaction. So that's what we want to tap out. Any overthinking that's keeping us from doing what we want to do, right? And then what I'd like to do is tap in the Chariot because this is you know, that moving energy. So we're taking action and we're moving forward. So that's the card I want to tap in. So for this, I'm going to just go through kind of the motions of it, and then I'll go through the actual like script of it, and then we'll do it together. And again, if you've never done it before, it seems kind of weird and whatever, but note how you feel before and after. Like really pay attention to that part of things. So the first one we have, you put up your karate chop, right? Like you're gonna karate chop something, and this fleshy part of your hand, and you're gonna take your 2 fingers, and that's where you're gonna tap it right there, and just lightly, just enough so that you feel it. So that's the first one. The second one is the top of your head, and then you could just tap it. And I have a very like active crown chakra. So my head is like, it's tender a lot of the time. So it doesn't need to be hard. You could just lightly tap it. Then the next one we're gonna do is right next to your third eye, right here, right above your brow. We don't wanna tap on our third eye and then we're gonna be activating everything. We're not ready for that. So right here above your eye. Next, we're gonna go right here in the temple, right on the side of your head. And then the next one is right under your eye, just right there, not up in here or anything, just right here, kind of on the top of your cheekbone. Next, we do right up below your nose, and then your chin. And then the next one is your collarbone. So kind of right here, like my earring's actually in the way, right here on your collarbone, and you can kind of tap it with your whole, more than one finger. I always just do 2 fingers. And then the next one is right underneath your arm, kind of, right if you have a shirt, like the end of your shirt where it hits, just right there, and you just tap it there. And that's what you do. So I'll go along and I will say it, and I'll say a phrase, and then you repeat it as you're tapping. So just repeat it after me, and then we'll go through it, and then that's it. So karate chop up. Remember, it's this right, this this part here too, right? So I grab my notes and hope they don't fall because I don't have my desk here. So even though I can overthink and it causes inaction in my life, I deeply love, honor, and respect myself and all those that play a part in my life. Now move to the top of your head. Even though I feel stuck with indecision and I don't take the action I should, I deeply love, honor, and accept myself and all those who play a part in my life. Now we're gonna go and move over to the top of our eye. So, oops. I clicked out of my script. Like, what am I thinking? So just hang out here 1 minute. We're just taking a pause as I get it back up because I don't know why I clicked out of it. See, that's how powerful it is. We're just clicking it out. There we go. There we go. So even though I feel like I'm not moving forward, I'm willing to be open to opportunities around me. Now go to the side of your head. Even though I feel like I'm not moving forward, I'm ready and willing to make solid decisions. Now the underneath, right? Even though I feel stuck, I feel like I'm not, let's start again. Even though I feel like I'm not moving forward, I'm willing to be open to those opportunities around me. Now under the nose. Now I am ready to make decisions with confidence. Now the chin. I know what I want and I'm not afraid to go after it. Right? Now we're gonna go to the collarbone. I have to move my thing over here. I have to hike my thing over. So right here on your collarbone, right? I am excited to finally be moving again in my thoughts and actions. Now under your arm. I got this, and I'm gonna let everybody know. And then the top of your head. I make decisions with ease and grace. Any actions I take are what's best for me in mind, body, and spirit. Your hands to your heart. Close your eyes. Deep breath. Let it out. Releasing all those things that we don't need anymore. So how do you feel? What do you think? Try it again. You can do this whenever you want. And really too, if you're feeling stuck or you're feeling like nervous or anything, you can always just do the karate chop. and just be like, I am confident, I am strong, I can do this, right? Anytime that you have something to do or you're nervous or anything like that, I mean, even if you're in the store, like you can kind of do it very subtly and just, you know, kind of tap very lightly on your hand because nobody's going to know what you're doing. And, you know, if you're anxious or anything like that, like that's kind of a good main point to hit. So I would love to know in the comments if you tried this out and what you thought about it. And also to, you know, like I said, when I'm working with people one-on-one with this type of thing, we will actually kind of discuss how you're feeling and what it is that you want to kind of tap out and what things you want to bring in. And then I'll make a script just based off that, and then we'll do it together and you'll have kind of your own script on it. And in the program I'm making, we're going to be doing it, it's like manifesting money with the moon. It's called the moon method. So we'll be tapping in like maybe some old money mindset that you don't need anymore, tapping in good money mindsets to try to help you to move everything forward. And you know, it's kind of a simple thing, but it really does help. And like I said, make sure you hydrate. That's super important, super important. So yeah, so that's what I have for you today. And I know it's not as long, we're not hanging out as long because I have no chatting. That helps me along with everything, and it's great always to hear from everybody. And I really love doing this every Monday. I look forward to it. Also, make sure to head over to my Instagram page at Stardust Wanderer Tarot and get signed up for my Kickstarter alerts for when that is ready to go. I am in the middle of creating a tarot deck. We are moving along. I'm super excited about it. It's going to be so much fun. Yay. Yeah, and I guess that's it, really. So if you guys have any questions about tapping, if you want me to pull a card for you, anything like that, let me know, and I will do it down in the comments. So I will see you all next week, live again, and we'll see what else I come up with, right? All right, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate all of you, and have a great week.